This week on Pole House Backpot Weekend Getaways, we're getting away still to Long Branch State Park. What's on the menu?
We're doing a breakfast stromboli.
So stick around.
See ya.
This is Wade and I'm Angel, and this is Iris, and we are Pole House Black Pots Weekend Getaways, where we show you all things yummy to cook in cast iron as we visit different places. Oh, you made us coffee.
Yep, got our morning coffee. Iris is saying hi. I don't know if you can hear her over there. We got new mics, so hopefully we're eliminating some of the outside noise away with these little mics that are right here, lapel mics.
She's pretty loud.
Yeah.
So we're gonna cook some breakfast this morning. We're still at Long Branch State Park.
Last morning here, Sunday morning. And we're trying a new recipe. We've never done it, but we can't go wrong with breakfast stuff.
No.
And it's called a breakfast stromboli. So
there's some parts of it that I disagree with him on. So
what's my recipe? And if we don't like it, then we'll change it for her next time.
So we're gonna get breakfast around and we'll be right back at you.
Good morning too. You gotta say good morning to everybody too, Dad. I gave her breakfast this morning. And the same breakfast she gets every morning at home, but I guess she decided she didn't like it this morning because she tipped her bowl over and then tried to bury it with rocks all in it. Didn't you, Iris? Are you going to keep it for next time when we come back camping? Could be. It's the only breakfast you're going to get, so hope you don't get hungry for supper. I doubt she'll starve to death because a lot of times she doesn't eat breakfast anyway. We give it to her. She may or may not eat, but she always eats supper, so alrighty. I think now we're gonna finally go over and get our breakfast stromboli going. Okay, the stromboli starting with bacon. Get it cooked up and nice and crispy. Then we're gonna cook the rest of our ingredients to the inside. And we have some browned potatoes.
Not brown yet.
Brown them. These were baked potatoes that Angel baked in the microwave a couple days ago. Seasoned salt. Should be right here. I know it's here. There's the seasoned salt. And we're going to need some black pepper.
Now, the key to doing these, according to Wade there, is you put them on a single layer. Single layer.
Yep.
And you let them brown. Not much salt, because them bacon's salty and so is that grease. Now, ooh, that would have been bad. If you don't remember, when I made the egg rolls, this comes out prolifically. We can always add more pepper.
And now, those are going to kind of keep going. We're going to have to put in our...
Let's let this brown and we'll come back to you.
Okay.
I'm going to put this in here. But he's gonna fry it.
Looking good.
Yeah. There.
I got the bacon, I got it all chopped up. So it's ready to go back in here in a minute. Sausage in. Our burner's not exactly level, which is fine, because that way the potatoes down in there and more of the oil, the sausage doesn't need a lot of oil. They're draining into where the potatoes are. So it'll be okay. It's all going to stay together and mix up here anyway soon. Let this cook.
Okay. I'm gonna
pull this off here. I don't want to get too done for a second.
I'm saving the egg white.
Yep, we got one egg white we're gonna save. Okay, and we're gonna put them in here.
Go ahead and start stirring.
And I'm gonna mix.
We're only gonna put 2 eggs in this though.
Yeah, we're still probably gonna have more than we can eat.
Thank you, Brother Brian, brother-in-law Brian, for the eggs. Homegrown.
Now, I know people are concerned about metal in cast iron, which is usually something you want to be concerned about, but this is no sharp edges, and we're not scraping real hard, so I'm not too concerned about. Now we can move that back over here on the burner.
Now we're going to put the bacon in.
Yep. Okay. Put our crumbled up pre-cooked bacon, ready to go. And as soon as this kind of gets halfway together and eggs get cooked, we're going to shut it off and let it cool just a little bit because we don't want it piping hot trying to put it in our
Stromboli.
So, look at there, looking good. Okay.
I'm getting hungry, honey.
Turn that off. Finish mixing that together.
I got a little egg on this sausage over here.
And we'll be good to go. I don't think we had too much oil in there, did we?
No.
You were right.
Eggs take a lot of oil.
Eggs soak up a lot of that oil.
Yes.
Okay, so we're going to go ahead and let this cool a little bit, and then we're going to start getting the rest of the stuff ready to make this stromboli. So we'll be right back.
Yeah, he's got to have the crust.
Yeah. Put parchment paper down on our cutting board. Hopefully this is going to work.
Where's the GoPro? Oh, it's up there. All right.
And I am going to open up a can of croissant rolls because we wanted something rectangle. And I'll show you why here in a minute.
Not only that, they're yum-delicious.
Yes, they are. So the plan is to unroll these. Okay, now, you need to go a little bit more this way. It's okay.
Now, you might want to tell them what you put it on and why. You put it on parchment paper.
Yeah.
Why?
Because I'm afraid it's going to be stuck to the board, and we can kind of peel it off as we roll it up on the parchment paper. So that was Angel's idea, which is probably a good one. Paper towel. What I'm going to do, and this works good on lots of things that you're working on that's a little sticky. If you spray your hands, and then you can kind of work these. These are all seamed together, if you know what croissant rolls are from the can. If you seam these seams together, then hopefully it'll make one big rectangle piece of goodie. Now, a little bit more. Because I'm going to spread it out just a little bit. And that'll help make sure that it's all, hopefully, how we want it. Okay. Now, just wipe off my hands a little bit. Okay, we are next going to have. Think that's getting cool enough? You think we need to let it rest a little longer? Probably don't.
I probably don't need to be too. You're going to put it directly in the Dutch oven, so.
Yeah. Get a little bit of cheese on the bottom. We're using cheddar.
All right, pardon me. Ooh, I think we got more filling than we got.
Well, if we don't use it all, we won't put it all on.
Stromboli.
I'm going to use my glove, my other glove. I'm going to set it on that glove. It certainly isn't going to hurt it. Okay, now, I think a little more cheese. A little more cheese ain't going to hurt nothing. And now, take our filling, and we're going to lay it out on top of just a little bit more. Okay. Next, I think,
More cheese.
more cheese. Okay, now, the fun part. What I'm going to do is I'm going to attempt to roll this up.
Okay, your wife's gonna put an interjector. Yeah, that's a great way to think, honey. Great minds think alike.
We needed some holes on top of it anyway. Trying to crease some of these together best we can. Now, I'm going to go get our...
Now,
a little spray in it. You know, doesn't hurt to bake here with parchment paper.
no, that's why I'm just sitting. Fold that parchment under.
Okay. And what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to fold it I was going to try to fold it around, but I don't
know.
curl it around is what I wanted to do. I might be able to carefully here. I'm going to peel this up. May not be the prettiest way we did it, but we wanted to look kind of shiny on the top, so we're going to grab a fork, and we had one egg white.
Put that back over there so we can see it up above.
How we can. Do we have a
Somewhere
brush? I don't know if it's in that. I think it might be in the silverware.
in this.
Either there or in that. I don't remember. Somewhere we have a barbecue brush or something. I thought, at least we thought we did at one time.
I don't know where it is. Get a paper towel. You can dab it with a paper towel.
Okay, that'll work.
Well, the filling's good.
Okay, I'm going to put a little dab of that on my paper towel. And just dab it on. Looking fine. Got to improvise with what you have, don't you?
Outdoor Boys does that all the time. He always forgets something when he goes camping, doesn't he?
Mm-hmm. Okay, that'll take care of that. And now, put the lid on. And then, soon as the charcoal is ready, we'll get this baking. So we'll be right back. Time to get this stromboli baking. Charcoal is ready. I'll get my gloves. Everything inside was pretty much, of course, pre-cooked. So, and still fairly warm. So that shouldn't be a problem. We just need to get the outside pastry done. So we're going to do a normal bake of about 375. And to do that, we're going to do 30 pieces of charcoal. So.
Sweet man, I hate to interrupt, but I need the truck key.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what happened to mine. We'll have to find it.
There you go.
Yes, definitely yours.
All right, so. And with normal bake, we're going to do 10 on the bottom, 20 on top. Like always, we do a nice solid outside ring, none in the middle on the bottom. So we'll get a hot spot in the center. In the center, we'll get 2 done. Okay, so on top, we're going to keep 4 in the middle. And then we're going to do, of course, a solid ring all the way around the outside, just like we always do. Pretty simple. Once you get the rhythm of how to do it, and pay attention as to what you're putting in your Dutch oven and your external environments, like what we have right here with excessive sun, wind, of course rain, that type of thing. Now, we don't have too much breeze, but we got a little bit coming and going. So, we have it, so we're going to put the wind guard on. Now, I'm thinking probably at least, well, probably 30 minutes at the most will probably do it. So, we're going to go ahead and rotate in 10 minutes and then kind of see what it does. So, we'll be back.
On this channel, we show you yummy, delicious, and interesting things to cook in cast iron, most specifically Dutch ovens. Do you know we have a cookbook? It not only shows you great tips how to use your Dutch ovens, but it gives you our first 2 years of recipes. They're $20 with $6 shipping and handling. You can get those at Pole House Black Pots, P.O. Box 212, Fayette, Missouri 65248, or on Venmo.
Yes, in the Venmo, look up Pole House Black Pots on Venmo. Coming along, but not quite there, I don't believe. A little more brown to go. Okay, it's been just about 30 minutes, so let's take a look here. I think it's perfectly brown. No sense in getting it overdone, so I'll put these over here for a minute. Go ahead and, it's pretty hot, so I can use this. So I don't have my gloves on, set it over here. Rest a few minutes, and then we got one more thing that we're gonna add to it, so we'll be right back. Okay, the last final ingredient. What is it, Angel?
Sausage gravy. Made just like we had in Robertsville. I'll link it below.
Okay, time to eat. Okay, you ready, hon?
I'm starving. You cut it though, you're better at that than I am. I think there's a lot more there than we'll eat.
Of course. We have that fork.
Okay. How about I bring that closer too? Where's that GoPro? Where's the GoPro?
That's right here.
I want to take a video of that. Looky there. Party. Now, he's going to put gravy on here, and this was a controversial thing. We kind of almost got in a little tiff about that. We never really fight, but...
You want gravy on yours, huh?
Yes, I'll have gravy on mine. I went to all the work to make it. All right, we're going to eat. It's good.
Not getting done. Can't get too done on the bottom. That's good.
Ooh, I got a piece of bacon. Yummy. I'm gonna try a bite without the gravy.
It's good. Tasty stuff. So, if you want to try a little bit different gourmet breakfast, try this Breakfast Stromboli when you're out camping. It's pretty cool.
As we head out, we're going to give you a tour of the campground.
Yeah,
so we're going to eat our breakfast and finish packing up and
before we head home. Cute little walking stick. Haven't seen one of them in a long time. We're almost done with our camping here at Long Branch State Park. Got mostly loaded up. Only thing I'd basically do now is hook up and cinch down a couple things. But we thought we'd give a little break, run around and give you a quick tour of this local campground, which is Long Branch State Park. Now this state park was built, of course, after the lake, Long Branch Lake, which is built by the Corps of Engineers and completed in 1980. And this state park was, I think, completed and opened in 1983. Yep, right down there. Nice little trail down to the lake.
Well, he's got to take care of a little business. One thing about our toilet setup is, for the most part, we just pee in it. We don't poo in it. So he just has to take it to the Volt toilet and dump it. And he's not the only one that does that, ladies. I do it too. Okay, we're leaving.
We're loaded.
Packed up,
pulled out.
We hope you liked this video. If you did, give us a thumbs up, which is a like, share us on Facebook or Instagram. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you next week.
Yep, hope you enjoyed this 3-part series on Long Branch State Park. Bye, everybody.